I actually shared the
I'm Janet Anthony, and it gives me tremendous pleasure and a privilege to welcome all of you, and all the office bearers of whoever has a question.
Having one more excellent program by PMA online. As we are facing the corona pandemic since last year, or more than that, more than a year, we have been doing multiple different programs for knowledge sharing, and these programs are with respect to multiple different verticals, multiple different topics, and we have received really fantastic response from the audience, from the members of the PMA. I take this opportunity to introduce PMA in short. Many of the audience members, they already know about PMA. Uh, I won't go into the history of PMA, but then I need to mention that it was established by Indian stalwarts like Shantarao Kirloskar and four more. Well, and then since then, PMA has been instrumental in giving back to the society, giving back to the industry with respect to the knowledge sharing. PMA is a knowledge base. PMA has a collective knowledge, we may say around more than 3,000 years, because we have got more than 100 volunteers working at PMA, sharing their knowledge, using multiple different webinars, different kinds of workshops, and many other activities in consulting as well. All of these volunteers are themselves the office bearers at different organizations. They are heads in respective departments. They are owners of the organizations. And then while doing all this, they are investing their time to give back to the society. So we are really very glad that with the help of these volunteers, we have been able to, do all of these programs so far, and then we will continue to do so. To manage the vast domain of management as a big domain, we have established multiple centers of excellence, the different verticals with respect to the knowledge in the management domain. And then the different volunteers that I just mentioned, they work under these different verticals. So we have got a center of excellence among them, that is entrepreneurship development. And we are glad to have the director, Shri Biman Gandhi, to head that. And then this program is being organized by PMA and within PMA, the COE, E&D. And then we are having the joint association with HR Hopes as well. I welcome today's resource person, Ms. Pooja Badamikar, and I welcome all the dignitaries of the PMA. And I'll now hand it over to Janet back for moderation purpose. Thank you so much and enjoy the program. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for those kind words. We will now request our director for the Center of Excellence, Entrepreneurship Development, Mr. Biman Gandhi, to share a few words on our center. Sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Janet ma'am. First of all, welcome Pooja ji. Thank you for giving your consent to be part of PMA event. We are really grateful to you. I also welcome both Pradeep ji as well as Prashant ji, our vice presidents. Janet ji, you mentioned that our program is being organized by this Center of Excellence for Entrepreneurship Development, and we are glad to have a woman entrepreneur on our platform today. Talking about entrepreneurship, how would you describe an entrepreneur? Well, we always, like to compare the entrepreneur community with someone who are not, and those who are not, are usually the ones who are actually chasing the opportunity. That's how we, describe them. They are typically the ones who have earned some qualification, and using that qualification, they try to fit themselves into the world of opportunity. Basically, they are looking for opportunity or chasing the opportunity. Whereas I think the entrepreneurs are the ones who create the possibility for themselves. So that's the difference. Chasing the opportunity versus creating the possibility. They don't wait for the opportunity to knock their door, but rather they build the door. Coming to woman entrepreneur, our guest today, once, Hillary Clinton, the former Secretary of State of USA, she said that women are the largest untapped reservoir of the talent. And I totally subscribe to that. In today's talk, which is going to revolve around innovation and women, I think this innovation comes very naturally to women. Everything that they are doing, whether it is their home, whether they are homemakers or whether they are at workplace, I think innovation is something which comes naturally to them. I believe that God has really given them the gift. We have the fortune today to interact with one such talent, Pujaji, who initially seized the opportunity, but on the way created the world of possibility not only for herself but also for a lot of people around her. Pujaji, welcome to you and thank you so much once again. Back to you, Janet ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for those words. It gives me now immense pleasure to give you a little brief about the star of the evening, Miss Pooja Badamikar. She is an inspiring entrepreneur and she is the founder of Blink Green Manufacturing Footwear from scrap tires under the brand name of Nematil. She has a checkered career and has been engaged with Capgemini as a senior software engineer for 4 years before she ventured into forming her own company in 2018. She has a bachelor's degree in engineering, electronics, and telecommunications, and has also done an advanced diploma post graduation in renewable energy from Terry University of New Delhi. She is a highly decorated and has received several awards, which is a long list, but some notable ones which I would be delighted to read are, upcoming top women entrepreneurs by the government of Maharashtra, pillars of Hindustani society from Trans Asian Chamber of Commerce for innovative ideas in solid waste management, a Women Entrepreneur Award from MCCIA, Digital Woman Award for Solopreneur from She the People. She's also got the Pat on the Back Award and the Innovation Award, and several more. Now, her achievements have been widely publicized with media coverage in leading newspapers all over the country, like the Times of India, Business Insider, Sakal, The Hindu, and many more. Her innovation idea of making footwear from scrap tires has been applauded for its ripple effect on the ecosystem, its impact on environment, and for creating job opportunities for cobblers and customized footwear for customers. With this brief, I would now request Harshada to take over, and we are eagerly waiting to hear her interaction with Pooja. Thank you, Harshada.
Yes, thank you so much, Janet ma'am. Thanks, Biman sir also and Pradeep sir. And also thank you to Prashant sir for this wonderful opportunity. I first welcome Miss Pooja. It's actually, as Janet ma'am said, it's really a wonderful and immense pleasure to have you on this platform. The basically, as we know, uh, we have a very wonderful and very inspiring woman today who is been doing a very innovative है वो सच में काबिल तारीफ है so congratulations for that.
Yes, it is overwhelming for me also to get
so to start with, can you please explain about the Blink Green, ये जो आपका स्टार्टअप है जो आपने ये शुरू किया है, so how this idea came into your mind and how did from idea to आज का ये जो रूप है इसमें आपने कैसे इसको
as already said, I am electronics and telecom engineer. Then I got placed in Capgemini. So during those 4 years, actually, I enrolled myself in a post-graduation in renewable energy. So during that period, during my post-graduation, I started studying about different types of upcycling and recycling. So I guess we all know about plastic recycling and upcycling because it is very famous, or we can say infamous plastic. But tire recycling is not much famous. So it clicked to me and I started studying about it. So very few people know that yearly we make around 1 billion of scrap tires on Earth. And that is a huge number because they are non-biodegradable. So I started studying about it, started meeting different professors and entrepreneurs. And actually, initially, I started with the project Tires to Tiles. But maybe some of you know that there are already existing players, big players in the market, who make those tiles out of waste tires. So I started brainstorming that what all products can be made out of waste tires, which do not involve hand touch and face touch, because at the end it is scrap. So during one of my brainstorming session, the product click was footwear, because as I said, there is no hand touch and face touch, and the durability of the footwear is improved by the tire use. So that's why, with the help of local cobblers, so literally, in month of October, I visited 2 or 3 cobblers in my area. So they initially they were like, मैडम ये कौन यूज करेगा, ये कुछ नहीं होगा, इसका तो नहीं होगा. पर एक बंदा था जिन्होंने मुझे हेल्प किया कि ठीक है आप सामान लेके आओ, विल ट्राई टू मेक दिस. सो मैं सामान लेके आई. पहले तो गलत ट्राई किया था टायर कटिंग का. फिर एक 78-year-old वुमन थी जिन्होंने मुझे हेल्प किया कि टायर कैसे कट करते हैं फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. तो वो मुझे बताया. फिर उन्होंने कट किया हुआ स्ट्रिप मुझे दिया, और शी वाज लाइक रॅक पिकर, अँड शी सेड आप तू अजून लहान आहेस, सो तू प्रोजेक्ट साठी घेऊन जा, तू आता पैसे पण नको देऊस मला, करतेस ना, जस्ट टेक इट.
Actually, a kind gesture of
Exactly. So then I started working on that. मैं उन cobbler के साथ बैठ के literally we were sitting for 2 days for 5 hours, and then finally we made 2 prototypes. First one was made up of aeroplane tire, and second one was made up of truck tire and the waste fabric with it. So then I enrolled myself in Startup India competition, named the Startup Yatra. It was 3-leveled competition. First one was in Baramati, and next 2 levels were held in Nagpur. So after that competition, I received an award of upcoming woman entrepreneur.
That's really good.
That
And
is
what was the year or the period of this competition?
It was 2018 November.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So at that time, I received award and a cash prize of 50,000 rupees. So I invested that money for R&D of footwear, because as an industry, footwear was totally new for me. I'm an electronics engineer. I don't have any experience in manufacturing industry or footwear industry or designing. So I started R&D on the footwear industry, and in April 2019, we launched our first product. Nemital product. So basically, Nemi is nothing but tire,
Okay.
or chakra, and Tal means soul. So Nemital is nothing but tire soul. So that it is in Sanskrit. So
Yes, that's
that's
really-
how, yeah,
That's really wonderful and very unique name.
yeah. So that's how
That's
the journey
really-
started. Yeah.
And we can see now where the actual journey will be heading now. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a very innovating and very unique product, as well as a product name, which is itself is an USP of your business, or we can say. So can you just explain how exactly the scrap tires are transformed into a very designer footwear?
So it is divided into multiple parts, we can say. First of all, any type of chemical processing is not involved. So it is just about cleaning the tire, cutting it properly, and we can say a small process is involved, which is difficult to explain. But with the help of machinery, we cut those tires in a particular way that it will be useful for footwear. So it is just a basic physical process. There is no chemical reactions involved. There is no pollution. So it is pollution-free manufacturing process. And otherwise, the footwear making is divided into 3 parts. So first of all, sole making and bottom making, where the all cushioning part is made. Then the belt making, where all the fabric belts are made with the help of tailors. And then the final assembly at the cobbler's end, where he put all things together and assemble those to make the final product.
Okay, that's really good. And where is this workshop you are conducting? Because you require the place, right, for this. So how did you manage also to find a comfortable and useful place for yourself? For
So-
studio and as well as a workshop.
Actually, the twist here is we do not have any type of workshop or manufacturing place for Nimital explicitly. So all these karakir work at their own place. That is work from home for always.
Okay, for this also there is a work from home.
Yes. So they actually sit at the roadside. So we all see those cobblers sitting at the roadside and repairing our shoes, which is not their actual job. So they need their job to make beautiful footwear. So I guess that was my first priority, that the footwear should not be machine made. It should be handcrafted. And that's why I contacted multiple roadside cobblers, and they are now connected with us who make those footwear. So there is no workshop as such, but we have a small studio set up in Kothurud, Pune. So we have different types of footwears for demo purpose.
Okay, so you have a like studio and shop as well. Those who are interested.
Yes, definitely. That's the same place.
So like maybe at the end of this session, you please give or address, write your address in the chat box and your contact number will be free. So
Yes.
people who are present here and may spare a word of mouth, so that we can visit your studio.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
That's really great. The process itself is a very unique and different again, and it is more appreciable that you are involving the actual poor cobblers now, because उनके लिए अभी तो ये खत्म ही हो गया. मतलब पहले तो हम करते थे कि चलो रीयूज
Right.
करो, रिपेयर करो और यूज करो. आजकल तो nobody is doing it. So
Yes.
mostly the cobbler itself, they have been vanishing. So you are
Right.
even helping them to restore their.
Yeah, we are trying to help. I mean, of
Yes.
course, the production is very less right now, but yeah, we are trying to help them as much as possible.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So the funding part, because any business, किसी भी business के लिए funding, arranging a funding or raising funding, or maybe through like हमारा खुद की पूंजी जमा लगानी पड़ती है शुरू में तो, या फिर we take a loan or something like that. So how did you manage like creating funds for yourself?
Yeah, as I said, initially that was a cash prize of 50,000 rupees, which I invested for R&D purpose. And then in July 2019, I got loan as a Mudra loan from Bank of India. So now everything is funded by Mudra loan. So it
Okay.
is enough for me. Yeah.
That's great, because this question is more important, or rather it is a more of a worried question ki how can we go for, because even for Mudra there are many formalities to be completed.
Yes.
So there was like very much comfortable or very user friendly kind of thing, or what?
Yeah, it was kind of user friendly because the manager and the officers helped me out very well.
Okay.
Actually, we of course we need number of documents for that, but if you have proper documentation of your finances from your day one, it will be very helpful to get Mudra loan. I guess that's the
Okay.
only tricky part.
Great, because this is an important thing for all the aspiring women or any entrepreneurs to go ahead with their plans. Okay. Now the next, it's a very tricky kind of a question, or maybe mostly asked or majorly asked to you. This making a footwear or any kind of a thing is, we find that there are many male dominance in this area. So did you find any difficulty for establishing yourself and like moving ahead, being a female entrepreneur in this designer footwear kind of a thing, and any were there any hindrances or any problems which you occurred or you faced through, and how did you overcome it?
So frankly speaking, one positive point as an entrepreneur is there is no male-female discrimination. There is no gender discrimination in entrepreneurship, is what I feel. Secondly, yes, initially when I was traveling alone in the Mumbai ki wo choti choti, of course it is male dominated. The surprising part is India में हम around 60, more than 60% of footwear is Indian in the Indian market is female footwear industry, but still उसमें female बिल्कुल कम है actually.
entrepreneurs or the manufacturers are not.
Exactly. Even the Karagir is not there. I mean, not a single female Karagir. I never met a single female Karagir in the sector actually. So that was surprising. But बहुत अच्छे लोग मिले, and that helped me to overcome the situation, because जब मैं शुरू में वहाँ पे जाती थी तब मैं हमेशा उनका नाम लेती हूँ, नूरा भाई करके एक थे जो उन्होंने मुझे बहुत हेल्प की वो एरिया समझने में कि कहाँ से कहाँ जाना है, किससे बात करनी है, मुझे कौन हेल्प करेगा, कौन हेल्पफुल नहीं रहेगा। तो वो कहते थे कि आप एक बॉडीगार्ड लेके आओ ना साथ में, क्यों अकेली घूमती हो तुम यहाँ पे। तो ऑफ कोर्स अभी वो जोक लग रहा है, पर शुरू में मेरे फैमिली भी थोड़ा सा था कि क्यों तुम अकेली जाती हो, किसी को साथ लेके जाओ, या फिर सैटरडे संडे जाओ कि आलोक मेरे हस्बैंड आ सकेंगे मेरे साथ। तो कुछ दिन मैं अकेले गई, फिर मेरे मॉम मेरे साथ आती थी। तो with the help of Noora bhai and my mom, it was overcome. But of course, I never felt that as I'm female, these difficulties are there. There is no
So that
gender
it
discrimination.
was a warm welcome and acceptance in this industry.
Yeah, yeah.
Even being a female.
Yes.
So, and this was a very wonderful statement you said, that there is no discrepancies as a male or female in the world of entrepreneurship. That is very much important sentence actually. Okay, now like you said, you received an award in 2018, and then you started this journey, and now you're heading towards it. But since it was just 2018, and unfortunately we everybody had to face this corona pandemic. Like ये phase तो निकल जानी चाहिए, लेकिन we won't be able to forget this phase in our life, even in future. So
Right.
even if we wish to, we don't want to recollect, but
Yeah.
possible नहीं होगा. So during this pandemic, many giant businesses also have faced major throwback or major downside. So आपके इस ये जो आपका स्टार्टअप है, इसमें आपने कुछ have you faced such kind of a thing, or it was not that much affected for you?
I don't know. I mean, everyone faced it, and Nemital was crashed at that moment. First of all, initially, because it is a footwear industry. घर के कोई बाहर ही नहीं जा रहा था, तो फुटवेयर लेने के लिए तो कोई चांस ही नहीं था। I mean, it was the last priority for everyone. So I guess it was 8th-9th March when we were doing our exhibition for Women's Day, and it was going very well. So after 15th of March, lockdown started, and we were like, yeah, एक month जाएगा and it will be okay. So maybe at the end of April, I think everything will be on the track and can be manageable. But I guess 5th of May था जब हमने बात की कि I guess ये कभी ठीक नहीं होने वाला है अभी near future में. So we started building our own website.
Okay.
Because तब तक पता चल चुका था कि ना स्टूडियो में कोई आएगा जल्दी, ना कोई एग्जीबिशन होगा. So I guess we have to start doing for our next step, and that was building our own website. And in August 2020, we launched our website, and then yeah, I can say the journey never stopped or crashed because of pandemic. Of course, it is not up to the mark. Still, it is not up to the mark because the sales are down and everything is not at its place. But of course, it was never like 2020 March. It will be, I hope so.
No, definitely. Because as we say की मराठीमध्ये ना गरज हीच शोधाची जननी असे.
Yeah.
So unless it happened, you wouldn't have gone for the website or thought about the website designing or something.
Right.
So something good has happened out of the bad, what we can say. So now so how did you ये भी है कि इस pandemic में like physical या फिर financial losses तो होते ही है, but on mental stress also, how did you manage? Because that is the ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, अगर हम लोग मानसिक तौर पे अगर हम मतलब खुद को वीक बना देंगे तो सिचुएशन जल्दी निकल जाएगी हाथ से. If you make yourself strong at your mind, the situation will definitely cope up sometime. So how did you handle that situation? Was it tough or what?
Yeah, it was tough because मैंने job छोड़ा था. It was everything was like about opportunity cost. मुझे salary नहीं मिल रही थी. To be very frank, it is very difficult to leave your job and start your business because आपको पता होता है कि आपको इतनी salary मिलनी चाहिए. और आपको जब तक वो नहीं मिलता तब तक आप कभी खुश नहीं रह सकते, कभी खुश नहीं रह सकते. एंड आई एम गोइंग थ्रू दैट एक्सपीरियंस, सो इट इज डिफिकल्ट, आई हैव टू से इट. बट इनिशियली जैसे मैंने कहा कि आफ्टर बिल्डिंग आवर ओन वेबसाइट कुछ कुछ तो चल रहा था. सो फिर हमने मराठी एक्ट्रेस गौतमी देशपांडे एंड अक्षय देवधर के साथ एक कैंपेन किया. शी इज माय चाइल्डहुड फ्रेंड. सो उसके बाद थोड़ा और स्टेप अप हो गया बिजनेस एंड एवरीथिंग वाज गोइंग सो वेल. But I guess after second wave, it was very difficult to again cope up. And of course, I'll never lie because I already started thinking about मुझे job search करना चाहिए. Though Nimital will be there, but I need to do something because everyone needs monetary benefits, right? Yes, the idea is picking up. Everyone is saying, "Wow, very well," and there are loyal customers with Nimital, so I'm happy about that. But monetary benefits are most. But I guess after July or August, the wedding season and again the good season has came up, and that's how I came over it.
Great. क्योंकि दिस इज व्हाट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट कि लाइक हम पढ़ते हैं कि हाँ कभी हार नहीं माननी चाहिए, बट डेफिनेटली दैट फेस कम्स व्हेन वी आर इन ड्यूअल माइंड. सो हाउ अ पर्सन stays with it and go ahead, which is more important and really creditable to you. And your footwear designs are mostly only for female, or you have like male, female, and kids footwear?
It is 80% female, 20% male, and we make customized footwear for children. There is no ready-made footwear available for children.
That's great. So like you, if anyone is in the audience also, if anyone interested, they can be also customized designs for them.
Yes, any shape, any size, any design, anything what you want.
Great. Or any very much specific day or any incident which you would definitely like to mention, which may be a very sad incident or something negative or very positive, which you would definitely cherish for yourself?
A sad incident was I don't know if I can say it or not, but एक customer ने पूछा था कि आप फुटवेयर का बिजनेस क्यों करते हो, आप तो इंजीनियर बनी हो ना, तो आप कोई अच्छा सा जॉब क्यों नहीं करती, फुटवेयर क्यों, मतलब. तो इस इंडस्ट्री को लोग थोड़ा सा अलग परसेप्शन से देखते हैं. मे बी मैं फैशन डिजाइनिंग कर रही होती तो शायद उसको थोड़ा अलग परसेप्शन मिलता, पर फुटवेयर डिजाइनिंग इज समथिंग मे बी तब मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा था कि मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा कि ये चीज अच्छी है या फिर इंजीनियर को ये करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए. बट एट दैट मोमेंट आई वाज लाइक लॉस्ट कि क्यों ऐसा कहते लोग. एंड द गुड पार्ट वाज एक बार मैं मुंबई गई थी, मेरे कुछ कारागिर वहां पे भी काम करते हैं, तो मेरे फादर इन लॉ मेरे साथ थे, तो उनसे बात की थी कारागिर ने कि मैडम बहुत बहुत मेहनत करती है, तो अच्छा लगता है वो मेरे साथ है, काम कर रही है. तो मैंने उस टाइम पे जब लॉकडाउन हुआ था तो थोड़े थोड़े पैसे दिए थे, क्योंकि मेरा एपेटाइट भी बहुत कम था लोगों को पैसे देने का, पर कारागिर को मैंने पैसे दिए थे. तो वो बात उन्होंने जब मेरे फादर इन लॉ से कही, तो दैट वाज लाइक द गुड पार्ट ऑफ द बिजनेस.
Yes, there we face many judgmental comments or judgmental views of maybe from within the family also, or but definitely you are a lucky one to have that support kind of a thing. Because being a female, I can understand most of the time, because it is मतलब अभी ये तो बहुत घिसा पिटा हो गया है कि फैमिली का सपोर्ट चाहिए, अगर नहीं तो नहीं होता है. Yes, it is immensely and very much important thing to have that for any person. Okay, like we are almost done, because anything apart from this you would like to definitely share?
I guess we are good.
Something. Okay, so like since this is our COE, that is a Women Entrepreneurship Development Cell, so what would you suggest कि हमारी जो aspiring और budding entrepreneurs है, जिनको they have some ideas in mind, but maybe due to something, or which are making them behind and to start it. So what would you suggest, or any specific you would like to share your views about that?
यस, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं एक बात कहना चाहती हूँ किसी भी एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए, इट्स नॉट अबाउट जस्ट अ फीमेल और वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर, कि आइडिएशन स्टेज, आई मीन द इनोवेशन आइडिएशन स्टेज एंड द एक्चुअल बिजनेस इज वेरी डिफरेंट. तो फर्स्ट जो 3 महीने रहते हैं, तो इट वाज वेरी कैन से हनीमून पीरियड रहता है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप का, जब हम नए नए आइडियाज लेके आते हैं, उनको करके देखते हैं एंड सक्सेसफुल हो जाते हैं उसमें. पर एक्चुअल उसका बिजनेस करना इट्स स्लाइटली डिफिकल्ट एंड डिफरेंट. सो अगर आपको कोई फैमिली बैकग्राउंड नहीं है या फिर आपकी पढ़ाई उसमें नहीं हुई है, तो आई गेस टेक हेल्प. So that's the easiest part, and it is very helpful. तो आप अभी ये जो platform है, it is one of the I guess best platform for anyone else who is trying to set up a business. So ऐसा platform है, MCCI है या फिर Startup India है. There are n number of platforms available in India, out of India. So take help from them is the key to it. एंड सेकेंडली एज अ वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर आई वुड से कि मैंने एक बात सुनी थी जो बहुत अच्छी लगी मुझे, कि जो मेरे हस्बैंड के लिए सक्सेस है, दैट इज टू बिकम अ सीईओ और एक लेवल अप ऊपर जाना, हमेशा वो उनके लिए सक्सेस है. पर वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए मैं सोचती हूँ कि मेरा सक्सेस यही है कि मैं मेरे घर पे रिलेटिव्स आए तो उनसे उनके लिए भी heard, it's not mine, I have heard it somewhere, but I guess it appeals to me.
Yes, definitely, because हाँ मतलब सुनते हैं कि करियर तो सिर्फ करियर या सिर्फ हाउस मेकिंग और तो ये तो कोई भी कर सकता है, लेकिन one who balances both is definitely a successful person in professional as well as in personal life. Well,
Yes.
lovely thought, and very much like it's great to hear that this thought at this, because हम लोग आजकल ऐसे सोचते हैं कि लड़कियों को बढ़ाना है आगे, तो she has to either career oriented or she has to be a like एकदम घरेलू टाइप की, but no, both things are that much important. Very lovely
Yes.
thought. Lovely.
Yes.
Yes, we are almost done. There are few questions here,
Yeah.
so I think we should go ahead, go for that, right? Yeah,
Yes,
I'll just read the first one. First one is from our Vice President, Mr. Prashant Kund. He is asking, could you please explain the environmental aspect of this business and any clearances that you needed from the government? Yeah, very important question. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I guess environmental aspect is again divided into 2 parts. First of all, it is made of upcycled tire. That is, we take scrap tires directly from waste and turn it into a footwear. So we are trying to reduce waste tires. Until now, we have upcycled around more than 500 kgs of waste tires. I know the amount is not very great, but yeah, we are taking our first step, as we always say. So I guess reducing the garbage is one of the criteria as the environmental aspect. Secondly, the manufacturing process is without any pollution. Secondly, and third thing, we are not using any type of plastic or any type of virgin rubber in our footwear. So we are trying to use as much as sustainable and environmentally friendly parts in our footwear, as a fabric. So instead of leather, we are using fabric. So instead of using plastic heels, we are using wooden heels. So that's how we are trying to make it more environmentally friendly.
And does it have any, or this is screen friendly also? Because if it is, does it have any side effects?
No. It is very skin friendly. So there is no direct touch to in between your feet and sole.
Okay. And just to like, what are the ranges? What is your price range start from? Because that is also very important for as a customer.
Very important. Yeah. So it is range is rupees 650 to rupees 1000. So it is in between that.
So it's very reasonable, like whatever we have in. Great. And even for the customization, the rates would be the same, or it would?
It will be the same. So it is around 50 rupees extra as
as per the design or what.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Next, we have a question from a Janet ma'am. Do you design? I guess Okay, sorry, I just missed out Biman sir's question. An employee turning into entrepreneurs has to significantly change the mindset. How was it for you? Yeah, being from employee to an entrepreneur.
So as I said initially, it was just about innovating something and creating something into a field which is in which I'm very passionate about. So environmental and sustainability, I'm very passionate about this thing. So I was very happy initially to innovate and try something new. But when I actually started business, बहुत मुश्किल था मेरे लिए किसी किसी के साथ बात करना कि हैव यू ट्राइड दिस फुटवेयर। तो एग्जीबिशन में खड़े रह के किसी के साथ बात करना भी मेरे लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट था क्योंकि कभी किया ही नहीं था। एंड तो ऑफ कोर्स माइंडसेट बहुत बदलना पड़ा। तो आई गेस आई टुक अराउंड 6 months टू चेंज दैट माइंडसेट। I was very happy with my job initially, so बहुत difficult था mindset change करना, but yeah, it took 6 months, I guess, and then
Yes, and being an employee, there are limited responsibilities or the ownership of your work. But
Yes.
being an entrepreneur, it's a limitation. There is no limitation. Now the sky is the limit for the responsibilities and also the ownership of that particular.
Yes.
Maybe the mistake also, or even profit.
yes. क्योंकि मेरे अभी इस बिजनेस में मेरे साथ जो भी लोग काम करते हैं वो सब मेरे से बड़े हैं, दे आर एल्डर टू मी। तो उनके साथ बात करना, क्योंकि वो कहते हैं अभी नहीं हुआ मैडम, तो कारागिर तो डायरेक्टली बोल देंगे नहीं हुआ मैडम। तो उनके साथ पेशेंटली बात करना कि नहीं क्यों जरूरी है टाइम पे काम करना एंड एवरीथिंग वाज डिफिकल्ट, बट या
Keeping eyes on your head, right?
Yeah.
Because handling this karagir is definitely a very tricky job. Like you
The
cannot
most tricky.
or even you cannot take them for granted, or you can
Never.
you can't even rely on them for every time. You have to
Yeah,
push them.
yeah.
Definitely. Lovely. Now the next is from Miss Janet ma'am. That is, do you design footwear for yourself? And where do you draw the inspiration for this creativity?
Yeah, actually, initially I was the one who's designing, then manufacturing and everything and selling the product. But now we have a designer with us, working with us. So she's the one who designs now footwear. So the inspiration is, I guess, footwear is very common product. So we use it day in, day out. So we all know what we want. So that's the inspiration that is.
So that is like you know how it comfortable it has to be.
Exactly, the comfort is most important.
Because
And we always,
sometimes the designs are very good, the pattern we like the design, but then there is no comfort in that,
yes.
which leads to a long term उसके effects बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं. If
Exactly.
you don't wear a good quality and comfort to wear the shoes footwear, it causes a lot of things.
Definitely.
Yeah. Then next question is from Smita ma'am. Do you experienced any competition in your career?
Yeah, of course. There are few brands in sustainable footwear also, and there are few brands anyway in good design and everything. So footwear पूरा भरा हुआ market है, तो competition है. So I guess literally every 10 days you have to think about new design, new I can say product. Like we have made a footwear which is made up of cork sheet. So it is 100% sustainable product. So every time I need to think about it, ये इसको कैसे use करें अभी अलग-अलग type से. So every 10 days, I guess we need to innovate and design different things. So that's how I deal with competition right now.
And to continue to this, there is a question from my side. What are your future plans actually?
Yeah.
And have you done any partnership or joint venture with any big giant manufacturers, or you can say showrooms or something? Like, are these available in other showrooms other than your studios?
Actually, it is not available right now in any other showroom. We were in doing the deal in the mid of May, but due to COVID second wave, I guess it was not successful. And that's how right now the footwear are only available at our website and at our studio. The expansion plan is nothing but from next year onwards, we will try to explore the international markets. So that's the only thing.
Great. Yeah. Next is Miss Baby Kamla is asking, please share your shop location. Yes. For everyone, Miss Pooja would be noting it down, her address and contact number if possible, or email ID.
Yes.
So everybody can definitely get in touch with her.
Definitely.
Mr. Prakash Bade has, there is one comment, we can say, appreciation comment, we can say, from Mr. Prakash Bade, that has done excellent for you. It is has done excellent work in environment management as reuse of waste material. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Prakash ji.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, yes, he is asking, let's invite Miss Pooja to join our environment team. Definitely, we would be definitely glad to invite you, and hope you would also love to work with you.
Thank you. Definitely. Yeah.
Yes, we will talk about it later. Sure.
Yes.
We have actually shared, I think Shivani Kulkarni's question is the same. What are your company's future goals? I think we have already covered this point.
Yeah.
Yes. Then there is a question from Ms. Ruby ma'am. That is, Pooja ma'am, have you
Patented. Yeah.
patented your product after finalizing? Okay.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Yeah. Have you patented it?
No, I haven't patented it. Actually, it is difficult to get the process patent, and the product is not the first one, because even in India, we before since 70 years almost, we are using tire soles for our footwear, but it is just that we never used it in a commercial purpose, and that's the difference. So
But then I guess you should go ahead for this, because there are hardly any manufacturer who are designing this footwear out of, like, whole and soul out of scrap tires. So maybe it will be definitely helpful for you in future as well. You should definitely think over it.
Okay, definitely.
Yes. Yes. Almost done. Anything else? Anybody else would like to share? Biman sir, Pradeep sir, Prashant sir, even Ambulkar sir.
I would like to ask a question to Pooja. How do you motivate these, your cobblers? They are a marginalized sector. They are not used to, going to an office kind of. You have set timings of work. So how do you motivate them to work along with you at your pace and also deliver the kind of quality that you require?
Actually, the point here is they are already doing some repair job at the roadside. So the best motivation initially for them was they can do their own work, as well as they're getting money from me because of the contract basis nature of the work. So I guess that's the motivational part, because the income, the initial income is there, and mine is just to add on to their normal salary. So I guess that's the motivation for them initially, and now they are very used to it. So we have a proper channels. This man will make a bottom, this one will make, here we make belts, and then it will go for assembly, and then so I think everything is now well settled.
Yeah. So the process is set. Like the work is designated, yes. Please go ahead.
Yes. Hi.
लिटरली डेली मेरे इंटरेक्शन होते हैं कस्टमर्स के साथ, तो आई गेस कस्टमर इंटरेक्शन इज द बिगेस्ट मोटिवेशन, आई मस्ट से, बिकॉज जब मैं सोचती हूँ कि आई गेस आई नीड टू स्टॉप इट और ये नहीं हो पाएगा मुझसे, एंड आई हैव टू टेक जॉब, मैं स्टार्ट करती हूँ कुछ ना कुछ करने के लिए, एंड दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग. सो उसी टाइम मेरे किसी ना किसी कस्टमर के साथ बात होती है, एंड इट इज वेरी सूदिंग दैट यस, उसको बिलीव है कि ये मुझे फुटवेयर यही पहनना है, और ये 4th and 5th टाइम मेरे से ऑर्डर कर रही है फुटवेयर. सो आई गेस देयर इज समथिंग, आई एम मिसिंग आउट ऑन समथिंग, एंड आई शुड ट्राई दैट. सो आई गेस दैट्स द
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there is one more question from Future Eye. It's how you manage work-life balance in this COVID-19 situation.
तो कोविड-19 मतलब जब एक्चुअली कोविड वेव्स आते हैं तो आई गेस इजीएस्ट रहता है क्योंकि ज्यादा काम ही नहीं रहता जब भी कोविड ज्यादा रहता है, पर अदरवाइज वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस मेरे हस्बैंड है एंड ही इज वेरी हेल्पफुल। आई मस्ट से मेरे इन लॉज बहुत ज्यादा हेल्पफुल है और बाकी मैं मेरी मॉम के साथ काम करने जाती हूँ, वो भी हेल्प करती है। तो आई गेस फैमिली सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है इस जर्नी का। तो उसके लिए मुझे सोचना नहीं पड़ता वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस के बारे में।
Great.
फॉर मी आई एम द लकी वन आई गेस।
That's good. Definitely. Yeah. It was really a wonderful. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, Janet ma'am, please go ahead.
I've got one question for Pooja. Pooja, could you tell us what was the defining moment in your life when you had that transition? It can be very scary, as you rightly pointed out when you were answering Biman sir's question. But I want to know that, that one defining moment that we have, and you knew that, yes, you were on the right path. So what was that moment for you?
So when I left my job at that time, you were asking?
When you started this journey?
Yeah. So the I guess the most difficult part was personally, I was very disturbed initially because I was leaving my job and the salary is gonna and stop. So I guess that was very difficult because of course we are हमारे घर पे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, हम पे कोई डिपेंडेंट नहीं है, पर ऑफ कोर्स मैं अभी इतना अच्छा जॉब कर रही हूँ एंड आई एम लिविंग दैट फॉर दिस। बट एक ही चीज थी कि आई एम वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट एनवायरनमेंट। अगर मैं ये नहीं करूंगी तो मैं जिंदगी भर रोती रहूंगी कि मैंने ये ट्राई नहीं किया। तो शुरू में मैंने इतना ही सोचा था कि आई गेस मुझे ट्राई करना ही पड़ेगा, वरना मतलब अभी तो शायद मेरे 3 साल जाएंगे अगर वो नहीं सक्सेसफुल हो पाया। पर अगर मैंने नहीं किया तो मैं 30 साल आगे रोती रहूंगी कि मैंने ट्राई नहीं किया एंड इट वाज अ गुड आइडिया। So that was the defining moment.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, madam, I have one question to you.
Yes.
You know, in leather industry, there has been an established Dharavi business model,
Yeah.
if you enter into the lens of Dharavi, and perhaps you must have got the insight about
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Keeping that in, which reflects the individual and industry combined when it comes to the specific skills. Based on that, and based on your own achievements so far and journey you have narrated, where do you foresee after 3 years with reference to yourself as an entrepreneur, so also your business?
I guess it is difficult with the pandemic situation because 3 years back I was giving that answer and it was very different from the situation right now we are going through. But I guess after 3 years, I would like to capture as much possible market in the footwear industry. And yes, as we all know, footwear industry is one of the growing industry worldwide. But sustainable footwear is like growing like hell. I mean, say it is not a correct word to say, but yeah, it is growing like anyway. So I guess maybe 3 years. After 3 years, I would try to capture as much as footwear market as possible.
Thank you and all the best for that.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you so
definitely.
much.
Yes, we definitely wish to see you growing day by day, and all the best for your future plans. And we are delighted to have you on this platform. And thank you so much for answering all the questions patiently and very enthusiastically. Lovely, lovely. It was a lovely talk with you. Now I hand it over to Miss Janet ma'am again for.
Harshadam, I think there is one question from some.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I missed out. Yeah, there is one more question again. It is just come. What is the end solution of your product?
So it is a very good question, I guess. So your question, the point is, जब भी कोई upcycling का product बनाता है, तो एक circular economy concept है. तो जब भी हम कोई एक प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं तो उसका एंड ऑफ लाइफ किसी और प्रोडक्ट में तो टर्न आउट होना चाहिए या फिर वो बायो डिग्रेड होना चाहिए। तो जैसे कि हमने देखा है कि टायर इज नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल, और उसके साथ जो बाकी चीजें भी हम यूज कर रहे हैं वो सारे बायोडिग्रेडेबल नहीं हो सकते, बिकॉज इट इज अ फुटवेयर, इट हैज टू बी वेरी ड्यूरेबल। तो जब भी हम उसका कोई रीयूज करना चाहेंगे तो वी नीड अ स्ट्रॉन्ग चैनलिंग सिस्टम। ओके, तो जब तक ये चैनलिंग सिस्टम नहीं होगा, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रीयूज इट, एंड इट इज द ड्रॉबैक ऑफ दिस स्टार्टअप एंड दिस आइडिया, आई गेस। सो मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ, इट इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट मैंने एक प्रोडक्ट बनाया निमितल फुटवेयर और वो किसी ने यूज किया और उसके एंड ऑफ लाइफ में वो मेरे पास वापस आना चाहिए। इट इज द आइडियल सिनारियो एंड आई हैव टू रीयूज इट फॉर मेकिंग सम अदर प्रोडक्ट्स और फॉर रिसाइकल इट फॉर एनीथिंग एल्स। But it is a very ideal situation and it is not possible right now. We have thought about it like multiple times. I have met multiple professors and people from this sector. But अगर हम ऐसा सोचेंगे कि एक पुणे लोकेशन है, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स बनाते हैं लोग, तो एक ऐसी जगह होनी चाहिए जहाँ पे ये सारे एंड ऑफ लाइफ प्रोडक्ट आने चाहिए, सो दैट उसका सेग्रीगेशन करके वी कैन रीयूज इट। अगर वो कभी हो पाएगा तो इट विल बी इजियर टू रीयूज ऑल द प्रोडक्ट्स, अदरवाइज या इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू। सो राइट नाउ व्हाट वी आर थिंकिंग इज, अगर हमने जैसे कहते हैं एचसी रोड से एक प्रोडक्ट फुटवेयर उठाया जो 150 रुपए का होता है, 200 रुपीज का होता है, हमने 3 महीने यूज किया, हमने फेंक दिया, राइट? तो उसका एंड ऑफ लाइफ साइकिल 3 महीने में ही आ जाता है और कचरा गार्बेज इंक्रीज होते रहता है। तो हम ये सोच रहे हैं कि हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो जितना ड्यूरेबल हम बना सकते हैं उतना बनाएंगे, तो वो प्रोडक्ट आइडियली 10 साल तक चलना चाहिए। तो जो गार्बेज होगा वो 10 साल के बाद क्रिएट होगा, एंड आई गेस तब तक हमारे पास कुछ ना कुछ सोल्यूशन हो। तो राइट नाउ मैं जो डे 1 से मैंने फुटवेयर बनाया, मैं आज तक वही यूज कर रही हूँ। तो आई गेस 2.5 years वी आर सक्सेसफुल इन यूजिंग एंड मेकिंग इट ड्यूरेबल, बट या वी हैव टू इम्प्रूव ऑन दैट।
Great. Very honest and very wonderfully explained. And definitely, I wish that you get that innovative idea how you recycle and upcycle your own product and go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. There is Baby Kamlesh is writing that I'm also doing PhD in dry waste management, lovely, and understand this issue and working on it. Thanks for being in sustainable development.
Thank
Great.
you. Thank you so much for the great question and the feedback. Thank you.
Yes, even we are happy for to have you, Miss Baby Kamle, here on this platform. Definitely. Yeah, I guess I think we are done with all the questions also from the participants, and we have covered almost every aspect of this startup. Anything you would definitely add to more, Pooja?
I guess I would like to write my address and phone number and email ID. And
Yes,
website.
definitely. Yes, please go ahead. Yeah. It will be definitely helpful for everyone. So over to you, Janet ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshada, and thank you so much, Pooja. I would now request Ms. Meeta Deshpande to propose a vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. It is such an honor for me to get the opportunity to thank you all.